I think this is working eventually. Namaste. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you again. So we'll
It's
try.
wonderful to see you.
Last time I saw you was in Nepal,
Yes, it was.
and now you're in Sweden. I'm in the UK, and the internet is amazing because
Yeah.
we can do things like that. And well, hello everyone. They're watching us. And hello everyone at Akasha and all the friends in Nottingham and all the friends around the world. And this is Eva. And Eva is the director of all the projects that I've been visiting in Nepal. And as you know, I've been I visited Nepal now about 3 weeks ago. I can't believe it. It's gone so fast. And I was so impressed of everything that was going on there. And I was so impressed with Eva, honestly. She's superwoman.
I'm not.
Yeah, believe me. And I was particularly impressed because all the projects, as well as being very good for the people there and really helping the economy and helping the society and helping the individual people, they all come from such a place, like they all come from the heart, not from the mind. We should do this, we should do that, and we need to help. But really, the project come with a heart, and you can just feel that when it's there. And I was very interested in having Eva here talking to us and telling us a little bit more about the project and about how all this started. Because sometimes it's when you're here and you fundraise or you give money from some charity or some project, all feels very good, but it feels very abstract. And it's so nice to be able to be there and see exactly all the people benefiting from all the little efforts that we can do here. And that's why I've invited you here, Eva, so you can tell us a little bit more about the projects and people can hear it from you, just not just from me. So how did you start with all this Nepal story and helping Nepal?
Uh, it was like let me see, 8 years ago, I think it was, or 8-9 years ago. I met a Buddhist monk, and I was so impressed by this Pema Dorshe because he told me about a lot of projects that he had initiated. And after that lecture that I went to, I asked him, how can I help? And then he told me to take contact with a Swedish lady who was at that time building a school in Nepal, up in the mountains. So I did, and then I started to help her with some fundraising. And when that school was finished in 2010, I was in Nepal then, and I met Pema Dorshe, and I went to the school, and I did a lot of really nice things. And then this Buddhist monk, he was Tibetan Lama, he asked me that, or he told me that I'm very, very concerned about all the street children in Kathmandu. Can you do something about that? He asked me. And I said, yeah, of course I can. And I didn't exactly know what I said I could do. But later on I understood that this will consume all my money, all my time, my whole life, and everything.
And that's amazing, isn't it?
About it.
Yeah, because that, you say, I said, yes, of course I can, without even thinking about it. And that is the beauty of it. It was an answer. It was a call. It was a call. And it was an answer straight from the heart.
It was. I mean, when I answered, yes, I can, it was, I had no brain at all. It was just heart. Later on, I realized that I have to use my brain a lot also with this, using my heart, because if I only use my heart, I would try to help everyone, and that is not possible. We have to try to help the ones most in need, and we also have to reject a lot of people, and to say, no, sorry, I can't help you.
So how do you?
That want help with a lot of things, and we have to be hard sometimes and really tell them we can do this and that, but we cannot do, and then reject other villages and people, because, I mean, it's like you can't help them all, but I know that we can have a huge impact in people's life in villages if we try to focus on few things and not try to spread everything out, because then we wouldn't be able to help anyone in the long run. So we have to focus, and that's why we have to use the brain also.
Yes.
The heart comes first.
and then that's it. You said yes, and then the brain needs to think. The brain is very useful to just to see how you're going to do that, and yeah, that's very important. And also, sometimes what I've seen in Nepal when visiting all the projects was that sometimes it might look that you are only helping a small community or a small group of children or just one person, but the impact that will have is huge, because that person in turn will help in other person and other communities. And so then can you tell us a little bit about your first project and how did you choose it? Because from something so vague and so big, like, can you help the street children in Nepal?
I started to try to help kids on the street, and there are thousands of abandoned children on the streets of Kathmandu, the capital of Nepal. And what I bought food, and I gave simple health care and shoes and warm blankets, things like that. But then I was thinking a lot about, there are only boys on the street, where are the girls? And I realized, or I was told then, that girls, they are never old on the street, so to say, because they are picked up by traffickers and sold off to brothels, mainly brothels in Indian major cities. And this was such a disgusting thing to think about. And I mean, some of those girls, they were really small, like 6 years, 5, 6, 7 years, and sold to brothels. I couldn't really imagine that. How is this possible? And then I decided that what I have to do is to start a home for girls, and I have to come before the traffickers to bring the girls to a home, or to try to resettle girls to families again when there is a family, because many of them do not even have a family because parents are dead or can't take care of them for various reasons. So, and then to give a good education, so the girls, not only to just like food and shelter, but also an education, so they are able to take care of themselves and their future